Okay.
What's up, fellas?
Yo.
Ready for a little Sunday show, or Monday show, sorry.
Who played golf this weekend?
I did not, but I hit a lot of balls.
Didn't either.
Have decided that I'm terrible. And if I could withdraw from the member guest and get my spot back the next year, I would withdraw. I'm that bad right now.
We're going to get you
It's
right
okay. You're going to be
Tuesday.
down there in the fourth flight. Anything could happen when you're getting 13 strokes.
I need
You just get all those boys lubed up night before.
I need to be popping about 4 on each side is
You're
what
going
I
to be
need.
at the bar, say, hey, fourth flight on me. Fourth flight, fireball on me. Yeah, let's go, boys. Hey, us fourth flight boys got to stay together.
Yeah, it was it's not good.
Now, don't forget Tuesday, we got to tee it up.
Okay. Oh, I'm going to have to withdraw.
That is not a doable thing.
What's on Tuesday?
This is for veterans. You cannot. This is
what time
not
is the tea
doable.
time?
It is noon.
So is this a scramble?
They're feeding us lunch. Yes.
I am fairly convinced that if you are trying to play serious golf at any point, I would go 2 months without a scramble. A scramble backs your game up about a month and a half's worth.
Especially when you play with Ben.
Oh man, Ben, this is not good.
You know what's crazy is I've still this whole time only played. I think I've only played 18 holes of golf with Ben.
One?
Have I ever
Once?
played with
I think
twice?
36
Maybe twice.
holes. Maybe twice.
Yeah.
36 holes of golf.
Y'all played
Awesome.
once.
With
You
my
played
dad.
that one time in the rain with your dad.
Yeah.
And you had that sweet chip up into the puddle. That was cool.
Yeah, we had like an hour and a half rain delay in the middle of it.
Yeah, we did. Perfect for lunch. I
Killing-
was starving.
Yeah, Ben,
Sorry.
we're gonna
Pounding
have to
onion rings and Coors Light.
come up with a solution for Tuesday.
There is no solution except for you being
Play your
there
own
and
ball.
playing golf. Yeah.
Play your own ball. That's
That's the solution.
if you
Oh,
want
boy.
to make contact over the weekend of member guests, I would play your own ball.
Yeah. It's not
Who
good.
else? Who else is on the team?
Don and a veteran that gets assigned to us because it's for Wounded Warriors Project.
I feel really bad. Oh man. We'll figure something. I'll figure
Got to
something.
move some
I'm not
stuff around,
touching
bud.
that. There's a lot I want to go with that. Or I'm not touching.
I can't
I'm
move
not
my
gonna touch
son
it.
around. That's the problem. We had an impromptu field trip be sprung on me on Tuesday, Bob, to the zoo. And for one child, and the other child is just he can't fend for himself yet. Otherwise, I would say,
Bring them to Airport Motors. Me and Bubba will hang out.
You know what, Kyle? The zoo will be there Wednesday.
well, not when the school takes him. Can the child come with me? How about that?
To play golf?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be right in the cart with me. I don't care.
Okay. That we may have Bub with us for 18 holes. That's gonna be a disaster by about hole
Atrocious.
8.
Tell you what, bring my dog too. Him and Bub get along just fine.
Nate brought his dog over, and my son played with him nonstop for 1 hour.
And now Kyle feels like an a-hole dad because he won't get his
I
son
won't
dog.
do a dog. I won't get a dog.
Don't
Ever.
do it.
Ever. Never
Holy
do it.
moly, with all the information that you have released to us tonight prior to recording, along with you turning down Wounded Warriors, and now you hate dogs.
I love dogs. I just don't want to ever. Here's the thing. I never want to have the conversation ever. That starts with this. What are we going to do about the dog? That conversation will never happen in the Rush household. Hey,
Yeah.
we got to go. What summer vacation? We want to go to Disney World. Okay. What do we do about the dog? Never going to happen. That's never going to be a conversation that happens.
It's really
in the-
not.
I have a
that
message
bad of a
from my
conversation.
wife who is sitting just off screen that says every child needs a dog.
Yep.
It's true.
Tell you what,
My
Kyle,
son
this is the deal. If you don't get a dog, every morning when you wake up, you have to watch the adopted dog commercials with
Yeah.
in the arms
Of the angel.
Sarah
Dude, I bet
McLachlan,
Ben's wife cries when that
Watch
commercial
me
comes on.
There is no doubt.
I bet she actually cries.
I have to turn that commercial off when it comes on. My wife.
I had a
has to-
fun
she
little
goes through
FaceTime
depression.
with Ben and his wife on
Oh
Saturday
man,
morning.
this weekend was a friggin' disaster.
it was awesome.
Yep.
We got
Well, you know-
really into it.
Yep. Let's get
Never-
into some golf. Let's get
You know what I
Okay.
just
some
thought
golf.
about? Is that you
What?
started at a place called Lucy's and ended up at a place called Wendy's? That's funny.
That is.
All right,
That
let's
is
talk
funny.
golf.
Let's talk about golf. All right. It should be episode 156, I believe.
Nate, you also never posted online for me. You have to do that. You have to tell that story online. I
Oh,
can't do it.
yeah,
They're a
I
client of
didn't.
ours. And you have to tell that story online.
156.
Yes,
Delmat.
156.
We had match play. We had Punta Cana. We had
Tigers playing.
Tigers playing. There's secret video of Tiger hitting a drive that got out and got deleted. I don't know if you know about that, Ben.
I did not know about that, but I did know that he got, what did I read? He got caught walking around and playing medalist with Joey. He had Joey on the bag.
Yeah.
We got you. You're playing Masters for 2 weeks and we caught
Busted.
you playing
Why would
golf.
you be
I'm going to tell the news.
Save it for the pod.
Save it for the pod. Save it for the pod. All right. Episode 156. We don't have any new ad reads. We just have the same old ones. And we are
Swannies.
Ready to fire up.
Yeah. Waiting on you, bub.
All right, here we go. And hit it. What's up, everybody? We're back again. It's episode 156 of the Dadbod Golf Pod. It's Monday. The weekend's over. Typically, Mondays suck, but we're ready to whip it back into shape with another stellar episode of average golfer dudes talking about golf, talking about professional golf, and we can't wait. It's Kyle, Nate, Ben, ready to rock and roll. Tonight's episode and every episode tonight, today, this afternoon, whenever you listen, is brought to you by Betonline, the #1 sports betting website in the country. Cinderella story is over. St. Peter's is out.
Yes.
They made some people, I'm sure, a ton of money, but you know what?
They lost some people a lot of money.
Yeah, I think they actually lost people more money than they won. But
that's probably true too. But
only the St. Peter's fans bet on them. You know that.
Yeah, they
not even the St. Peter's fans.
Betting odds for them to get to the Sweet 16 was like plus 100, something like that. It's like one of the most improbable sports events of all time. I think Buster Douglas beating Mike Tyson was like 50 or 60 to 1. Them getting to the Sweet 16 was even higher. I can't even imagine what it is for them to get to the Elite Eight.
Were you old enough to remember Buster Douglas beating Mike Tyson?
92, wasn't it? 1992 or something.
I mean, it was around there. I just didn't know if you were. I mean, I listened to a podcast where it was like most improbable. I got you.
Sports betting.
You listen to other podcasts?
Yes. Not golf related. They all suck. So yeah, bet online. You still got Final Four. You still got championship. Tons of basketball left. NBA, all kinds of other sports. Online blackjack. Use coupon code BLEAV. Get a 50% bonus and stack it to your chin. Keep it going. Bet online where the game starts.
Love it,
gentlemen.
Yes,
the coolest tournament of the year on the coolest course of the year. Not the best, but the coolest, I think. Would you agree? Disagree?
I would say it's one of the coolest. It looked like it was in pretty dang good shape.
Yeah.
The greens look pretty flawless.
It was still a little dormant, but flawless.
Not
They
in the
were
fairways.
under a fire warning. Did you know that?
They
were under a fire warning. There's like no rain in Austin.
When they finished 9,
they watered it immediately.
Today, like they had not even gotten off the green and they were watering the front part of it.
And I was like, that's interesting. They're like, yeah, there's a fire warning. Like if you literally flick a cigarette bud on the ground, you could burn the whole city of Austin down.
Good thing Angel Cabrera is still in prison down in South America.
What if John Daly just couldn't play the course?
Daly. Yeah, he would be in bad shape if he were. Yeah.
No darts allowed.
But we'd like for you to vape right now.
Yeah. That was
Could you please just vape this week?
If you will take this pin instead of that cigarette and just suck on it for a bit, we would appreciate it, bub.
No darts on the course this year.
My sister lived in Austin, and this happens a lot.
Fire warnings?
Yes, a lot.
It could have been.
I kind of wonder how many times it's happened before and they just never mentioned it.
Do you think it was a fire warning or was it just because Scottie Scheffler is so hot right now? Is that what it is?
Oh, yeah, dude. Scheffler.
Scottie Scheffler.
How good does Teddy Scott feel that he moved on from Bubba to this?
Hey, but what a move.
I'm leaving a bag of poop on Bubba's front porch and lighting it on fire.
I mean, no doubt. Goodness.
What a gamble.
I mean, no kidding. Bubba really can look at the camera and go, "You're welcome," because he let him go and he has moved on to greener pastures.
That's crazy, man. Like think about that move though. Like you're gambling on potential because like Scott, I think he hadn't won yet. But
no,
whenever
and
he
was
top 25,
he won 3 times.
Yeah, I mean,
when did that swap happen?
Beginning of the season, I believe.
Yeah, but I think he caddied for him in the Ryder Cup.
Did he caddy
for
experience
reasons?
I think you're right.
Because Bubba was not in the Ryder Cup, of course, and so Bubba was a captain. And I think he said, "Hey, you really need to help these young guys around the course." And so he got stuck with Scheffler, and it worked out well.
Very well.
Introduced him to his new boss. He said,
but Bubba's going to make, the thing is, like, Bubba's probably going to make like what, $3 or $4 million a year on the course with that. Yeah. No. So like I bet you he's made that much this year. So, or close to that. I'll look it up.
Oh, I bet he's made $5 million this year already.
Yeah. But I mean, you're giving it, you're giving up like guaranteed money to go to, I mean, it's not like Scottie Scheffler was a bum or anything, but like you're giving up money.
Yeah, he was a top 25 player
to go. Yeah, exactly. No, he's not made hardly any money this year.
I bet he's already made $5 million this year.
My bad.
Probably won 4 times.
How much is it?
271,000, which is nothing to shake a stick at, but I was way off.
But he's got a minor league baseball team in Pensacola, so he's got that going for him.
So gamble paid off. Yeah. Scheffler has won 3 times in like 5 starts in 2022. Unbelievable. Smoked everybody. He really smoked Kevin Kisner.
Yeah, he smoked the guy that really smokes that course every time he plays it.
Yeah. Kevin Kisner is a Dell match play, just baller.
Superstar.
He's either
going to be
how
much Scottie Scheffler, how much money he's made?
Oh gosh, probably
7 million. I don't know.
I'd say double digits. Is it 10 million?
7.4.
Is it 7.4? Goodness,
7.4. And he's missed a cut.
He did
at the Shriners.
At the Shriners, we laughed. Where Nate said the Shriners of all the ones. Hey, after that miscut at the Shriners, it was a wake up call. Let me tell you something. He went on an absolute tear. 3 wins, a second place, like a top 7. I mean, top 10. I mean, just crazy numbers already. It's gonna be hard to beat him for player of the year unless he just collapses. But I mean, shit, you got 3 wins already. So officially takes over number 1 in the world. I tweeted out from our account, which now it looks really dumb, but I said Scottie Scheffler is the best player in the world. Like when they were just finishing the front 9. It's like, duh. Like we all know that he's literally number 1. So
me and Kyle were like, we should talk on the show about how Scottie Scheffler is the best player in the world. And then as he's coming off the 18th green, they're like, yep, he's number 1 now. And we're like, oh,
thunder stolen.
What a take there, Bubs.
I don't care what he's ranked. He's the best player in the world.
Yeah. I don't care that he's the best player in the world. I really think he's the best player in the world.
Pay no attention to that number 1 beside his name.
Big step out. So let's talk about the match today. He played Dustin Johnson, I believe, this morning. Is that right?
Yep.
He played. Did he?
Yeah, he played DJ first, and then he played Kiz next.
And he was waxing DJ, absolutely waxing him. And then DJ rattles off, wins 4 holes in a row to get it all the way to 1 down. Mm-hmm. And then Scottie won like the next 2 holes. He went birdie to close it back out. Won 3 and 1.
Go
ahead.
The one instance that I love match play is when he was playing Kiz and he was in the bunker.
Yes, and you're skipping to it, but I'm with you. Go ahead.
I mean, this is by far, this is why I love match play. Whenever they always say, "Oh, you never can count your opponent out," you can't. I know you have to have that mindset of that guy's not going to make a 95 footer. Like that's just not going to happen. You have to have that mindset of he might make this. Like you have to be thinking that. So you think Kiz is thinking after he just basically chili dips a ball into the bunker?
So let's set it up real quick. Par 5.
With a moving boat in the background.
Yeah, with a lady in a bikini on it.
With a lady in a bikini that, let me tell you, she was stronger than new rope. That was very nice for the golf world to see.
From the blimp, she's looking good. But anyway. I think it was number 12. Number 12, par 5.
Yes.
In the third, in 3, Kisner was what, inside 12 feet? Let's just say 10.
I had 11.2.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. He had less than a 15-footer for birdie.
Scheffler misses the green, and he's chipping for his to get on. He's chipping for eagle. And there's a bunker.
He's short-sighted. He's got to go over a bunker with not a lot of green to work with.
And he
can't really go over it because the lie's so tight that he can't flop it. So he's going to have to try to bump it into the lip or the hump over the bunker. It wasn't even the lip.
Let it trickle down.
And I don't know if he chili dipped it or if he shoved it right, but he caught the right side of that hill
a little bit.
Yeah. He caught the right side of the hill and it kicked it down in the bunker. And
he chipped into a bunker. That's what we're trying to say. We said a lot to say he chipped it into the bunker.
Yeah. We said a lot to say he chipped it 3 feet right into the bunker.
Yes.
Because he literally was right beside the bunker and then he went in the bunker.
Yeah. And Kids is like, all right, I'm in the driver's seat.
Surely you got to be thinking there's no chance he gets this bunker shot up and down because he's still short-sighted. He's still only got like a area of maybe a foot to a foot and a half to land it in.
Nate, me and Nate were watching this together. Nate, what did you say right before he hits it out of the bunker?
What if this goes in?
What if he holds this?
Did you really?
Yeah. He said, what if he holds this? And then boop, bounce in the hole.
And we look at each other as if you're
predicting
that a tour pro makes a greenside bunker shot is like.
Then so I said, quick, a must make just a friggin' tie.
I told him, I said, Nate, quick, say, what if you get lucky tonight to me? And maybe it'll happen since Kisner chipped in.
We don't want to jinx it.
Yeah. I don't know. He's 1 for 1 right now. Hopefully he's probably going to be 500, but anyway.
I hope that it's not just the pleats in your pants tonight.
It's an optical illusion. Yeah. So he holds out. Well, then Kisner's got an 11.2 foot birdie putt that he has to make to tie the hole, and he jars it, of course. But just stuff like that, man. Scheffler pounded Kisner. Like, he absolutely pounded him. And
his putter also went cold, though. His putter and his wedge game, he wasn't hitting the ball very close anymore. He didn't make any long putts.
I think that was the only birdie that Kisner had, and it was an 11-footer he had to do to tie the hole after Scheffler chipped in from the bunker.
I think you're right. I think that is the only birdie putt that he had. You're absolutely right.
I do think I would like to see more golf on Sunday besides just 4 guys playing all day.
I disagree. I love seeing every single shot just from.
No, I like seeing every single shot, but like at the beginning, there's so much downtime when they're walking down par 5s and they're not really saying anything, and you're not able to see any golf, and they're trying to kill time. Like, I don't know if you have like the top 8 play, so then you can see every shot, or maybe the top 10 that finished. Maybe you just have maybe you have 5 groups of the top 10. I don't know. I don't know how you do it, but I'd
say you have something going on in the back 9, like maybe like a 4-man versus 4-man scramble with beer.
That would be awesome.
So
that would be awesome if they let the pros do that. Do like a 4-on-4. So anytime they cut away, they can go show their shots. That'd be phenomenal.
I could be wrong at this, but I'm looking at it, and I don't think that Scheffler played the 18th hole all weekend. I'm looking at it right now. He did not play it.
It's very possible.
In his first round, he won 2-1. He there was a bunch of playoffs. The second round, he did not play hole 18.
Yeah. I pretty much watched golf all weekend, and I can't recall him playing 18. So that's got to be right. I don't remember him playing 18.
He would have drove that SOB. Like, he would have lit that hole up.
Yes.
Like, if you got Scottie to 18, you were going down.
DJ,
better put him down.
I think DJ only made it to 18 once.
Yeah.
And he drove it before he went into his playoff, and it was phenomenal. It was when he played against Koepka.
Yeah,
and
he did.
Both of them actually drove it, but Koepka was left and was in the left rough. Otherwise, it would have been on there too. So those were only a few. Kisner came, actually, I was shocked. He came close today.
Yeah.
To driving it, and he got up there to like the fringe and then came back down, and he was down in the hole to win his first match in the morning.
Such a cool course. Just it just seems like every hole has such dramatic stuff that can happen on every single one. Like, you can hit it. There's the par 5 that you can hit wedge into if you hit it right. If you can hit like 450-yard drives. I think that's 12. I think that's the one they were playing.
Yeah.
I love all of the behind all these greens. There's these bowls, and these guys are rolling their shots off of the green. It rolls to the bowl and then up the side, but it stays. So now they've got this mega downhill lie. Most of the time, they ended up being short-sided, and it was awesome because there's no good way to play that shot. I don't care how good you are. I don't care if you're the number 1 player in the world or the number 3rd player in the world.
And it's dormant grass. It's dormant Bermuda, so like it's choppy. Like it's kind of sitting on the ground, to be honest. Like there's really nothing underneath it. But you got
it's hard pan. I mean, there's nothing. I mean, they're
in a fire warning.
Yeah, they're in a fire warning. So I mean, it's
crispy.
It's dry. Yeah, it was. What is the drivable par 4 that they were having a little?
It's pretty early.
Oh man, there's a bunch of them.
First 5 holes. There's
one. The one that's over the one with the bridge in the background that I've said that they need to turn into like the 16, but they're not going to be able to do it.
14.
Is it 14? I think that's what it is.
I think it was the last hole they had. It was
I know which one you're talking about. It's 15. Yeah,
it's 15. Right
there on the water.
This thing, I didn't realize, and maybe that had something to do with it too. Maybe the dryness and the fire warning, and maybe they hadn't been able to. The grass just hasn't grown, and maybe it was just not only like the green looked good, but maybe it was super slick. The controversy on Thursday and Friday of it, that front left pin placement where guys were rolling it off the green and it was nestling up against the wood and they had a red line drawn. I would have been pissed if I'm Thomas Pieters and I lose my match. And I'll walk you guys through this. So when he comes through, his ball stops on a sprinkler head, but it's nestled up against the red line. He's got to play it. He can't touch it. He can't move it. If he drops it, it's a penalty. So even though it's on a sprinkler head, he has to play it.
Because it's inside the hazard?
Because it's yes. Once it's touching the hazard line, it's considered inside the hazard.
Interesting.
So he has to play it. All right. So the official tells him that. He's not happy about it. So he pitches a fit. He ends up like kicking his ball in the lake after he loses because then other guy ends up birdieing anyway. And so then
that's the great thing about match play. You can do that.
Later on in the day, DeChambeau comes through. And he did not know about that ruling. And he asked for a ruling and they changed the rules. They were like, they shouldn't have painted the red line on top of the sprinkler head box. They should be able to get free relief there. Now, Pieters ended up winning his match, but he's known as being a hothead. If he does not win that match and loses on the last hole or even halves it, what if he halves it? And it's like,
it keeps you from getting in.
Yeah. It keeps him getting in it because that was in the pool play. And so
should have challenged it.
I didn't
Peter
know
should have thrown the challenge flag.
Should have thrown the flag. Not his ball in the water.
But they would not let him. And then that was when like the head of the PGA Tour Rules Committee like called him and said, no, that should not be painted there. The rest of the players, because this is going to happen again. The rest of the players need to be able to drop their ball off that sprinkler head. Some idiot painted the sprinkler head red and they should not have done that.
So what they have like one drunk bro doing the rules? The guy that had the blue moon hid behind his. Did y'all see that? Were you watching in the match?
No, I didn't see that.
When, it was a hole out hole.
The hole out hole. Kisner hits his drive, or no, Scheffler hits his driveway right, and it kind of rolls under one of those like triangle signs that tell you like go this way. And somebody like the guy that was working that section, he had his beer nestled behind the little sign underneath the triangle. And the ball rolled like right up next to it. We're like, oh, that dude just got busted.
The volunteer, let him do it.
It's a Pepsi. All right.
I think it was a ranch water. I think is what it was. It was a ranch water.
A ranch water.
I just got this here in case there's a fire.
Exactly. I'm gonna pour. There's a fire warning out here.
I thought that scenario was very interesting because I don't know that they should have just, since they were going to do it that day, since they went in and ruled on Pieters, they should have just been like, we'll change it tomorrow, but everybody's got to play by the same rules today.
I saw that story and I see people just hating on Bryson. Be like, dude, if you ask for a ruling and you are given it, no harm, no foul.
Yeah,
I know Bryson maybe asked for too many rulings. Yeah. But the PGA Tour messed this up, and for that reason, I'm watching the Saudi Tour.
Yeah, you cannot hate on Bryson. You can't hate on Bryson for this because he didn't know the situation before. He was just legit.
If Charlie Hoffman was good enough to get in this tournament, he would have had something to say about it.
Yeah,
but he's not
about that.
Hashtag sucks. He'll lead the first round of the Masters.
When I'm watching it, because I told you guys I watched like all weekend, and so when it's Bryson, when this happens again, and then they give him free relief, that's the first thing I thought he is going to get crucified online for this, because they're going to be like giving special treatment
because he spoke, because he breathed.
Bryson DeChambeau, and sure enough, he did. I didn't have a problem with it. I just knew he was going to be. I mean, he's got so many haters out there that people are not going to like it. So I will say, I agreed with the commentary that was in the booth where they said they should have just played the whole day with the same rule and then changed it
tomorrow.
The next day.
Yeah.
Kind of made sense.
But I guess here's the thing, Ben, and maybe I don't know if this would have been different, is that it was not a stroke play event, so you're not playing the field.
That's a good
wonder
point,
if that
too.
had anything to do with it. Is if it's a stroke play event,
But it's a
half these guys play it because they're not. You're not playing the field. You're just playing the other guy.
it's cumulative points though. You know what I mean? So like
Within
kind of are.
No, you're right.
kind of
Yeah,
are.
and it's
Would it be in pool
It is
play?
different.
Would it be in pool play if he didn't win that match? I mean, that could have cost him from moving on the next day.
for
Yeah.
sure.
So
That's true.
that's why I think they should have just played it the rest of the day like that. They should have just been like, hey, we screwed up, but everybody else has got to play it that way. Sucks, but we'll fix it tomorrow.
Let's
Hate it for y'all.
let's talk about Scottie Scheffler's rise to power.
Let's do it. I got one more little thing to talk about the tournament afterwards, but yeah, Scottie Scheffler. Go ahead, Nate. Let's talk about it.
And I've just been scrolling through because his year to date from the World Golf Championship match play last year, it's been said that's what put him on the map for the Ryder Cup. Is for who was the captain this year for Stricker, kind of caught his attention. I believe Scheffler had a pretty good Ryder Cup, but then he just goes on a rampage. He hangs out around anywhere between 23rd and 30th in the World Golf rankings.
Wasn't he on Tiger's President's Cup team too? Or no?
Last year, he has 3 out of 4 top 10s in majors. The only top 10 he doesn't have is a T18 at the Masters. He's top 10 at the U.S. Open, the PGA, and the Open Championship. And then he has just kind of like a ho-hum, and then just absolutely bursts onto the scene, just starts firing them off. He's the 14th going into the Waste Management the Phoenix Open. And then just in a matter of like a month and a half, he's just the number 1 player in the world.
Yeah. When you win 3 times in 5 weeks, 5 or 6 weeks, that gets you. That gets you up there.
And then let's see, he had a tie for 7th at the Genesis. He had a 2nd at the Hero World Challenge, tied for 2nd at the Enterprise Houston Open, 4th at the Worldwide Technology Championship. Missed the cut at the Shriners. Still don't know what that's about. Just an absolute barn burner of a golfer. So here's the question. Is Scottie Scheffler the number 1 pick for the Augusta National Masters Golf Tournament here in a couple weeks?
He's got to be. I mean,
can you pick anybody else except for Scottie Scheffler?
No, you're crazy if you do. He's
Here's
so
who I
long.
want to win. Tiger, Scottie.
That's it. Stop the tournament if anybody else wins.
Yep.
I've grown to love. We did an episode.
It does not count if anybody else wins.
We did a whole episode that was like how ugly his swing was, and now I just love it. Now I love his swing, and I want to figure out how to make the back foot slip work. Like I want to make.
Has the
maybe
number 1
that's
player
what
in
I'm
the world
missing.
ever had a 5-wood from 2006?
No, he's still got like a Nike.
he's
Vapor
got the
he
mix-
has got the
he's got
biggest
the
hobnob
mixed
of a
bag.
bag.
He does. He's got a mixed bag. It's amazing.
Does he not just kind of look like the most just kind of played high school basketball and does, financial advising now?
Yeah.
Kind of
Seems
guy.
like that kind of guy. Or sells land. Seems like he sells land.
He could sell land.
Yeah, I think he could. But we're going into alternate realities with Scottie Scheffler right now. No, I'm a big fan. Hey, got emotional. Got emotional this afternoon.
I will have to say we'll have to make a little correction.
Okay.
Nate said 7.4. When you look at that money list, that does not count today that was just released, which he won 2.1 today. So right at 10 grand.
Right up
still not
10
double
right up
digits.
10 mil. Round it on up to 10 mil. Oh, well, what's Bubba? That's probably where I
Double
missed on
digits.
Bubba. That's probably what I missed. I didn't factor in this week.
Yeah.
He didn't play this week. That's why that was funny. All right. Last little thing about the tournament. Okay.
Yes.
This is 3 times in 6 months now, Daniel Berger's involved with some
Yes.
drama. At some point in time, we got to look at it and say Daniel Berger's the problem. Okay, at some point
What's
in
the
time,
common denominator here?
And it was a drop issue.
Yeah, another drop issue. Like my dad always.
All of a sudden, now he's taking 2 bad drops in his life.
Yeah, my dad.
This wasn't even him. He got involved in this one. It wasn't even
somebody
him
else's. Yeah, my dad always said, like, when you're in 3rd grade and kindergarten through 3rd grade, you always get in trouble, and your excuse is the teacher hates me. Like, at some point in time, your kid's just a jerk. Like, you gotta come to grips with your kid's a jerk. It's your kid's fault. Daniel Berger, I got my eye on you, Bubba. I got my eye on you. If there's another drop rule, I'm going to say this is on you. There's another drop issue. I'm going to say
the Ryder Cup was a drop issue or a potential drop issue. They weren't letting them drop, but it was a potential drop issue where he was going bananas. And then he had this issue last week.
And this week
at the Players, and then he's got this issue where and not only does he do that, he's fighting with a European, and he's fighting with one that already has a temper. So I'm sitting there thinking they're going to be Tyrrell Hatton and he are about to go at it in the middle of the fairway after he gets done hitting this ball.
Is there any chance that Daniel Berger and Koepka were playing Tyrrell Hatton in that match? I mean, I don't think they were, but is there any chance?
Now I feel like I need to go back and look.
I mean, are you 100% sure that they weren't playing him?
I don't know. I'm not 100%.
In that Ryder Cup match, I'm not. No.
So is Daniel Berger going to start becoming the guy where you get paired with him and you're on the range and you're walking to your spot on the range, everybody's like, ha, he got Berger. Watch out for drops.
Well, that's the thing that got me at the Players was I don't think he has an affinity to play with European players for some reason. That may be completely wrong. He may have a European tour player buddy or something. I don't know. But then when he got Joel Damon involved at the Players, when it was Damon and Hovland on the hole with him, and he also wanted to argue with Damon, I thought, well, hell, maybe nobody likes him. I don't know.
Yeah, like you don't get the benefit of the doubt when you're playing with Berger. Go ahead, Nate.
Berger racist? Did you just say that?
No, not when you don't like
Daniel Berger.
Europeans. No, that's no. He's not a nationality. No, he's not a racist.
He doesn't like Americans either, apparently.
He doesn't like Americans either.
Because Joel Damon's red-blooded American.
Maybe he's just somebody that doesn't like anybody, including himself.
Yeah, at some point in time, you got to look at yourself in the mirror and say, maybe I'm the problem. So Daniel, like, you know what? Hey, 3 tournaments. Just give me 3 tournaments where whatever somebody decides on a ruling, you should be like, yeah, okay. Or if they want to, especially if it's a drop, you'd be like, yeah, drop it wherever you want to drop. Just drop it wherever you want to drop.
Hey, 4 guys. Pipe down.
Pipe down, 4 guys.
Pipe down, 4 guys.
You know, the best thing that he could have done when this thing took place with Hatton, when Hatton asked him, he should have just flat out said right there, I am not doing this. You just do whatever you want, bub. Yeah. I am not getting in.
Hey, I'm going to turn my head. You drop it wherever you want to.
Hey, you want to drop it right here?
Yep. You know what? Center of the fairway looks good to me. I'm
not going to take a bad drop. I don't care if you do.
I'm going to work on my image. You just do whatever you got to do. Do whatever we'll do whatever feels right. You know what will always feel right, and that is anything that you buy from Swannies.co. Use coupon code Dadbod Golf Pod -25. You can get a sweet hoodie like that Ben has. I have the same one, I think. You can get hats, polos, outerwear, underwear, pants, joggers, shorts, bathing suits. You can get everything. They got it all. Swannies.co. Love those guys. New line just came out. Tons of stuff, tons of new stuff. There's tons of more new stuff coming in the next couple of weeks. Just be on the lookout.
They got swimsuits?
Yeah, they got one on there right now. I think they're going to have more here in the next couple of weeks. So don't forget to check those guys out. Swannies.co. About Golf Pod -25. Save 25%.
And do you have cargos on all your swim shorts?
Me?
You have a cargo swim shorts?
No, I look like Nate passing my swim shorts. I buy them they're 6 inches long. It sends out thighs out, baby.
I hear you, Bubba.
I am Nate passing a swimsuit. My wife will bring a swimsuit on. I'm like, that is too long. Let's get the scissors out. We got
Nate scoffs at a 6-inch inseam. What are those frees? Get those out of here.
You're right.
I need 5 to 5.25, and that's it. That's as low as I'll go.
6 feels like I'm just like a mummy, just wrapped up
in a straight jacket. Oh man, I love it. All right, so you got to talk about it. Tiger, a little more Tiger talk. We talked about that. We got some inside info that we feel like Tiger's playing this in the Masters. He's going to play in the Masters, and then another pretty substantial amount of info came from Medalist. Someone broke some rules and took some pictures and some videos. Tiger walking Medalist with his caddy.
Yep.
Why do you do that at your home course if all you're doing is hitting and giggling? Is like he likes to call hitting giggles.
Yeah.
Why are you doing that, Tiger? Unless you got something on the mind here in about 9 days.
It ain't even 9 days. He's got to make a decision by Sunday.
You're right. So he's got 7 days to make a call, and he is walking his golf course, which granted, it's a flatter golf course. It's Florida. It's Florida golf. So he could be looking at something down the road. I mean, it could happen, but they took a video. They took a video of it, which is a big no-no, posted it, and it went around, and then they made him take it down, but we saw it.
Who took
some
the
college
video?
golfer guys were out there, and they saw Tiger playing, and they videoed him from afar hitting tee shot. And like, you're not supposed to have phones out there at Medalist, and it got around, and they made him take it down.
You know how it has been, Pinehurst, Shoal Creek.
Yeah,
no phones.
All those places. Just don't say Shoal Creek in my presence until I get to play there anymore. Okay, let's just don't talk about it.
Why, Kyle?
We saw the video. He hit a drive. He liked it. Did he not, Nate? He liked it.
He did. It was pipe it up, just like he's gonna pipe it up right into a playoff with Scottie Scheffler, and Nike is going to literally,
say it.
Anchorman,
to say it.
Just a volume of frothy.
Don't go there. Like the villagers of Pompeii. No. So he piped a drive, quick tee pickup, and then the video cuts off. But yeah, so don't go any further. So he's in. Like I'm already he's in. There's no chance Tiger doesn't play in the Masters. Yes or no? True or false?
I think there's still stairs, right, Ben?
Yeah, I think there's still a chance.
Give it a percentage. Give it a percentage.
Oh, it's an 85% chance he's playing.
Okay.
And every day that's going up by another 2 percentage points. It'll be 87 tomorrow, 89 after that. So yeah, and by Sunday we're looking at does he play the par 3? Because he said that he was looking forward to playing the par 3 with Charlie.
Okay, so Charlie's Charlie's here. I was going to say that's normally not his thing. He does not play that.
No, I bet he does. He will.
And Charlie will hit a shot on 9. It'll go in the hole. They'll all cry. It'll be great.
Probably. I mean, that is like a storybook, and then he'll win the Masters.
We're just hoping he makes
for the first time. What if this year Tiger wins the par 3 and becomes the first player to win the par 3 and the Masters? Because there's a curse,
I mean, write the script right now. Like, make the movie. Get Will Smith. Who plays Tiger Woods in a movie?
Will Smith.
Who plays Tiger Woods? There's going to be some issues there, Bob. They're going to have a lot of CGI. They're going to have to CGI about 2 feet onto Kevin Hart.
They've already had some sort of.
I think Cuba Gooding Jr. could have done it at some point.
They've already had some sort of Tiger movie.
Have they?
Mm-hmm. It was like a low.
That was a real rumbling agreement.
It was like a low budget. The guy looked a lot like Tiger too.
I tell you what,
he looked a lot like him. It was when he was younger though. It was like a young Tiger movie.
When Dave Chappelle did that the race draft skit and he dressed up like Tiger Woods, is pretty good. It's pretty good. But he's a little old now. No, I think like Will Smith, or like what's the guy from Creed? What's his name?
Will Smith's gonna be too. Yeah, they would be that
in
guy.
Black Panther. In Black Panther, he was the bad guy in Black Panther. What's
Michael B. Jordan?
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan.
Yep,
that would be a good one.
Michael Jordan plays Tiger Woods, and they're buddies with the other. That is phenomenal.
Dope.
Yeah.
Denzel Washington's son is an actor.
Does he look like him?
He's short like Kevin Hart. No, he does not look like him.
I mean,
shut it down. Moving on. You lost that one. No. So yeah, Tiger is definitely playing. Ben says 85%. I say 95 right now. Nate, what percentage?
As of at this moment, 100%.
Okay. Nate says
wow,
lock.
100%. Yep.
I'm just saying,
book it.
He could. What if he rolls his, I'm just thinking like, what if he rolls his ankle? But
I said as of right now, like
as of right now.
Unless there's,
okay,
at that point. Okay,
as
fine.
Of right
Scottie
now,
Scheffler.
I agree.
What's the chances of Scottie Scheffler playing?
You're good. You're absolutely right. As of right now, if the tournament started tomorrow, Tiger Woods is 100% playing in it tomorrow.
Yes, I agree with that.
All right,
but that's not what we're asking. We're asking
right.
with the tournament starting next Thursday. What are the chances of
you're banking on?
Do you want to start picking random guys out of the field and being like, what are the odds? What are the odds of Phil Mickelson plays?
He's not random. He's Tiger Woods.
Yeah, there we go. I'll tell you who's got 100% chance they're not playing it, and that's old Poppy Phil. He is out.
Yep. Also, Smiley Kaufman.
Yeah, that's true. And Ricky Fowler.
Oh.
I think maybe he's playing it. I don't think so though.
The Hodges is also not playing.
So you win green jackets at Augusta. You know what else is green? That's athletic greens, and you can be a winner if you try this stuff. Just trust me. Just trust me on this athletic green stuff. It'll blow your mind, and
you know how Tiger has gotten to the point where he's 100% in adaptogens. Tiger has been mainlining adaptogens for months.
It'll blow your mind and blow your guts. Absolutely.
That's right. Blow you out from rooter to tutor.
With one rooter to tutor. One delicious scoop of athletic greens, and you're absorbing 70 high quality vitamins, minerals, superfoods, probiotics, and those dadgum adaptogens.
I just want a scrumptious scoop of athletic greens.
They will start your day right. Their special ingredients support gut health, nervous system, immune system, energy, recovery, focus, and aging. Reclaim your health and arm your immune system with convenient daily nutrition. It's just one scoop in a cup of water every day. That's it. To make it easy, Athletic Greens is going to give you a free 1-year supply of immune supporting vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. All you have to do is visit athleticgreens.com/believe. That's athleticgreens.com/believe. Athletic Greens. Take ownership of your gut health, where the gut health starts.
Hey, I have a special announcement that I haven't made all week.
You do have one, and we need to announce it. Go ahead.
Yeah. I and my wife, Kat, are expecting a little girl.
A little girl, yes.
Girl Dad Club.
We're gonna name her Nelly Corda-Pass.
Yeah,
I'm sure that's gonna go over well.
Yeah. So we're gonna have 4 girls between us.
With girls. So yeah.
Yeah, Ben ended one up with a girl too. That's awesome.
You know what?
So we're gonna have 4 girls between us. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Whoa, Kyle, you gotta do something.
You went crazy. Real hot, real quick.
4 girls. Is this okay? Is this okay?
I don't know what happened. You like bumped something.
You
way
are
up.
mega sensitive right now.
Oh, man, I'm a raging volcano of emotions right now because
I know
Nate announcing.
I'm in a glass case of emotion
that he's gonna have
between Nate's announcement and the adaptogens.
I can't hardly contain myself. It's amazing.
Congrats
How's your gut health right now.
Congrats to you. How's your gut health going to be, bub?
Yeah.
Congrats to you and Kat. That is awesome.
Big time.
Another little girl running around. It's phenomenal.
Hey, and we timed it perfectly. Not have to worry about trying to deliver like during the Masters or in the majors. It'll be September.
Thanks, Kat, for not being selfish.
Yep. So nice.
MVP, babe. Hey, I love you.
Yes, absolutely. So
hey, hashtag girl dad.
We're fired up about that. There's a little bit of more golf stuff. The Corrales Punta Cana Championship. It's the opposite field event because that was a WGC event.
Yeah.
Duffner he came out hot, fizzled, but he still had a top 30 finish, which is good. He needed that. Chad Ramey. Yeah, everybody knows Chad. Chad comes out with his first dub. I don't know. He may have won 5 times.
Okay, I didn't know.
I feel like it's possibly his first win. this is just, I don't want to, this is still an event. These guys can go accrue points and stuff like that. But obviously the stars, I guess it's just not a star-studded field, but there's a lot of up and coming guys that had their shot, go win a PGA Tour event.
So Heath Thagala had a pretty good, pretty good round.
Thagala,
so Scheffler kind of has him to thank for,
for falling late.
Also, let's not forget Scheffler took down Patrick Cantley, which his strength of schedule doesn't get any additional points for winning the World Golf Championship. Takes down Cantley. Who did he beat at?
So he beat DJ today. Kevin.
But at Arnold Palmer. Who was it down the wire with?
I don't know.
Bunch of nobodies.
No clue. Yeah, I have no clue.
But then today he beat DJ and Kisner.
Yes.
He didn't
handily.
Yeah, he smoked him. He didn't just beat a bunch of bums either. You beat Ian Poulter, first round.
Bum. That's one bum.
One bum. You're over one on bum college. Tommy Fleetwood, not a bum. And then in round 3, he beat
some excellent hair.
Matthew Fitzpatrick.
Just wasn't participating.
Matthew Fitzpatrick smoked him, and then obviously beat DJ and Kisner today. So, he's hot right now. Another shout out: Graysen Huff had an ace.
Yes, he did,
and it was all over social media. He had an ace today, or not today. He had an ace on Saturday. See how he finished. I think he finished somewhere around
on a hole that he doesn't like, apparently.
Yeah, he doesn't like it.
He's like, I don't really like that hole, but I make all my hole ones with 5 irons.
He loves
a baby. Had a boy.
He loves a 5 iron. He also had a pretty good dad joke. He was like, they were asking him, he had a top 30 finish. Nice. Way to go, Graysen. Keep getting those points, dude. Finish strong. Move up to the Corn Ferry, and then I'll caddy for you. He needs a caddy. He hit a hole in one, then had to pick up his bag and carry it. So he needed me.
He picked the ball out of the hole with his bag on his back. No one's ever done that.
That was a flex. No, but they asked him, they're like, what were your thing? He's like, yeah, I don't really like that hole. So I was just thinking, let's just cut a little 5 iron in there, 212, 215, and maybe I'll hit it close enough to make birdie. But then it went in, so I didn't get a chance to make birdie.
I hit it too close to make birdie. I couldn't make birdie. Meh.
Oh, Graysen, come on, man. He said he was working on his dad bod. I was like, well, you already got the dad jokes down. So
yes, he does.
Perfect. No, good. Congratulations, dude. We're pulling for you. Anything else? I think we pretty much hit everything.
No, we've got it all covered.
Got it all covered. All right. Cool. Well, we'll be back Wednesday for another Diabolical Would You Rather Wednesday. Nate and I were already brainstorming today over some stuff. We will hopefully we keep teasing this. They haven't gotten here yet. We hope we're gonna have an announcement on Wednesday too. So maybe we'll have that ready to go, and we'll just kind of see what happens the rest of the week. So episode 156, we appreciate it. Brought to you by Bet Online, just like every show. And we'll catch y'all on Wednesday. It's a Dadbod Golf Pod.
Oh,